when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Here I am again, Risk of Rain 2. I have dabbled in the original, and the core of the game is still the same. You run around the map killing aliens and monsters with different abilities, and as the time continues, the difficulty increases. So coming into the sequel, completely fresh, I used my gamer intuition to, get an idea of what I should expect. Well, if the game wants me to slay such monstrosities, the kings and gods, I must also become a god. But the problem, I'm not entirely sure I can reach that level. I mean, I'm looking at the damage I'm putting out now. I fear I can't live up to the expectations put on by the game. Of course, there is a prophecy. The God Run. You pick up items as you play that modify your gameplay, and with the right collection of items, you can slay anything. But while items are important, this is still a skill-based game. If I want to progress, to earn that God Run, I need to prove my strength and work my way up by beating the boss of each stage. Okay, the first boss beat me. I gotta get back in. I'm hooked. This game controls really well. It is very satisfying maneuvering around the enemies. And that dopamine hit when you unlock an item, it really targets the pleasure center of my brain. Maybe I got stopped. But to get a God Run, I got a plan. First thing I need to do is get good. And I think the process of unlocking all the characters will do that. Even if it takes the help of some gamer divinations. The first character to unlock is the Huntress. All I need to do is beat the third stage. So let's get started. I score a few items, and then take on the boss. This time I get a rock monster with a laser, and this one I'm able to beat. And for the first time continue to the next stage. Same routine as before. I pick up more items, call for the boss, and slay him where he stands. Now I'm at the third stage. Once I defeat the boss and charge the teleporter, I have unlocked the Huntress. I need to put my game face on. This boss got some friends. Actually, a lot of friends. Alright, pull me back in. And since I got to the third stage last time, really, it shouldn't be too hard to get there again. It shouldn't be too hard. Alright, pull me back in. 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 Alright, pull me back. Whoa, wait. I got past the first stage. And the second. I'm at the third. Send me your energy, I'm going in. Finally, it only took a handful of runs, but I unlocked the Huntress. Mul-T unlocked right after, as I only needed to beat the first stage 5 times. I can feel the God Run coming. Now I use the Acrid. She has one attack I really want to unlock, but this sounds kinda hard. I mean, who knows how long it'll take for me to unlock this, I grow stronger! It seems the Huntress is the best character to unlock stuff with. Her attacks are relatively short range, but have homing to make up for it. And this targets everything, including random debris in the background. So it came as a surprise to me that shooting random debris in the level Siren's Call spawned what is clearly a bird-themed deity. I wasn't planning on fighting a secret boss here, but looking at my run so far, well, this is probably the best bet I have. I have no choice but to jump in. I do actually feel strong. I'm able to run around the fight dodging most of his attacks. Call me Atlas because I'm taking on the world. I clearly have the advantage here, especially when thanks to my items, I chunked him enough to get another Chibo. But it seems at this point he took off the training wheels. He's now hitting me for all he's worth, dealing great damage to me as well as putting on some really strong shields to prevent me from damaging him. The tides have turned, and I think I'm gonna die. But if I'm going down, I'm taking him with me. Time for my favorite move. Cross Counter! Man, that could have been a good run. If only I was a little bit better. At least it turns out that defeating the secret boss unlocks the loader. I didn't even need to, intuit how to unlock this character. The God Run inches closer. Over the next couple of runs, I get enough lunar coins to open up the portal to the bazaar and get my Artificer. I was even able to reach the final boss. Well, that was about what I was expecting. Oh, but hey, I got the engineer this run. I was even able to reach the alternate ending, sacrificing my character to unlock the Mercenary. Now to unlock Rex. Well, I need more to go on than just this. So I went ahead and used a gamer palm reading to find out where he is and what I need to do. Aha! Where I expected him to be. Well, that was easy. Now I just gotta go back to where I spawned and pick up the power pack. I spent about 5 minutes searching, which in this game is a big deal. And then it occurred to me. We only arrive in the escape pod at the beginning of a run. Yep, there it is. I need to drag the power pack to the 4th stage and hope it spawns the magma level. And if I ever drop below 50% HP... Unlocking Rex was a struggle. I couldn't get the power pack past the 3rd stage for so long, I almost gave up on him. But it was nothing compared to my greatest challenge, unlocking Acrid. Now, I have been told I need to go under the bazaar. So for me, I basically get a chance to enter the bazaar every other run. And now to go under the bazaar, I have to figure out what that means. So to get more gamer divination, I joined a seance.
Alright, the connection has been made. You may now ask what you will of the dead.
Oh, thank you. I really miss my husband. So it is important I ask this question.
Do you know how to find the void fields?
What?
I'm getting a vision from the ball.
Why is he answering this question?
Haha, thanks. Time to freewheel it out of here. Time to enter the Void Realm. Here I need to survive 9 rounds, each round more difficult than the last. Staying outside of this little zone damages you, so on my first few attempts trying to complete this challenge, I panicked. Because of the constant damage, I ran around recklessly, not realizing there's a beam of light telling me where to go. So I fell off the stage. More than once. At this point, I've wasted over 10 hours trying to get Acrid. Alright, now I'm in the middle of what is my best run. I am at the strongest I had ever been. However, the enemies are numerous, and they have cheap AoE attacks that melt me and push me out of the safe zone. I eventually get cornered, and... If I could have had a God Run, I would have won. If I was just better at this game... I'm in my darkest hour, and then something clicks in me. As much as I'm struggling in this game, and sinking in these hours, I'm having fun. I don't need to rush getting a God Run. It'll come when it does. So until then, on my next attempt, There is just one character left to unlock, and that happens when you beat the game. He took me down once already, but this time, I'm ready for it. This time, I'll be taking him down. Nutty, the speed. Luckily, Huntress also has speed. I leash this guy around like the dog he is, and I take him down. He leaves the stage, and I get mobbed by his lackey. He comes back for more. This time his attacks are more brutal and have more stage presence. And when I put him down once more, he tries to take all my items away. But that won't stop me. I slowly take back my items and I finish him off. I now have unlocked every character. And it is at this time, I'm ready for the God Run. But reminder, it only counts as a God Run if you play on the intended difficulty of Monsoon. I played on Drizzle and Rainstorm to unlock the characters, and compared to Monsoon, these difficulties are like having a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Huggers!
I can feel the jump in difficulty. I need to keep pace, being more efficient in collecting items, leaving stages much earlier than I'm comfortable, picking better fights, avoiding being outnumbered and outgunned. Quit laughing at me! I'm struggling a bit, but I can feel myself getting better and better each run. I am actually having a blast, but I have yet to experience the God Run. It is at this point I try out multiplayer. I played it with a friend of mine, doing the easier difficulties. But why not try out a Monsoon Run? How bad can it be? I find a lobby, and my first impressions. It's pretty nice. I don't know if I got lucky or if the community is really excellent, but everyone is really nice, cooperative, and respectful of items. It would be very easy to just steal someone else's items. We lost our fourth guy at some point, but we are doing really well. Like, really well. This is the smoothest run I've ever had, and it almost doesn't feel like a Monsoon Run. And that's when I realize I am in the middle of a God Run, but it isn't my God Run. It is Twilight Sparkle's God Run. He spent a good amount of time setting himself up, and it is paying out dividends. We are shredding through the stages, and we could have easily gone longer, but he decided to end the run. I mean, hey, it's his God Run. So now we take on the final boss. And I guess this is the strength of a God Run. The power I've been searching for. While this fight was challenging the last time I did it, our party is just completely steamrolling this fight. Phase after phase, we would complete them within a minute each. You know, I look back at my risky experience. And I'm quite happy with how I've grown. And I'm happy with the game itself. Thank you, Twilight Sparkle, for taking me on a God Run. I may not have been the one who experienced it, but I like to think I held my own. Maybe the God Run is the friends we've unlocked along the way. One day I'll get my own God Run. But until then, pull me back in.